Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Welcome to the foal series with Siraj and Sadika, our new mum. So Siraj is about 2 weeks now, and in his first week of life he had to have some antibiotics. He's got a very sweet temperament, but after having to give him antibiotics every day, and we've recorded some of those videos, he's got a little bit wary of us. So in this series we're going to look at two parts. One is bonding with the foal, and two is as well bringing Sadika back into work. So what we'll do now is I'm paying attention to his ears, and I just want to try attract his attention and see if he can build some curiosity in me. So there he'd just look at me, even though he didn't really look at me, but I'll just crouch. I'll sit. And if he's relatively comfortable, I'll see if I can approach him, much in the same way like Sahela, but here I've come from the front because I don't want to rush him out anywhere. I want to try to attract his head. But he's drinking milk, and so the fact that he's drinking milk with me here, I think is a good sign that he's not trying to run away. And while we're here, I'll just see if we can just sit and just be with him. So like a lot of relationship building with horses is having the ability to just be in the environment without particular expectation. Hey buddy. Because you'll notice with horses they're not constantly like scratching each other or touching each other. Like as humans we might just have that anxiety, like, oh, we need to be doing something, but really like the confidence comes in just being able to be together. And one of the things that, like two of the things that the herd does when horses are in a herd is that they be together like in a community, and they keep each other safe. Hey buddy. And that's really interesting because if she was concerned about me, like she'd be stepping in between me and her son, but there it's like she almost left her son with me, right? And that sense of safety that we're talking about is that we want to take that wherever we go and with whatever we do. That was just awesome. So with Siraj there, that would be enough for the session with him. The fact that from being like scared of us, from giving the antibiotics, he came and straight after drinking milk, he came and engaged with us. And then his mum was happy enough to just leave us there and be like, oh, you just hang out with him. So that was really awesome, mashallah. So we might leave him alone and come and focus on this one. Every horse has its scratchy spot. And so usually it's on the withers or on the neck, and sometimes here on the thighs. So you can also use this once you find your horse's scratchy spot. You can use it as a way to build that positive feeling in yourself. And you can see with her when I do this, her whole body starts moving. She's like, oh, that feels so nice. And we'll stop. So she hasn't been caught or halted or anything for a very long time. But she's a very sensible mare. And very. So there again, just like Sahela, she goes to look away, but she's not scared. It's more like meh, and there she comes back. So I'll slowly again bring my hand over. She goes to look away, and then she comes back. Then I'll put my hand more. She goes to look away, and then she comes back. So because I know she's got a scratchy spot just on the other side, I'll give her scratches. I'll be like, it's okay. She leans into the scratchiness. That's okay. I might just step. And again, I'll grab the 2 rope here and my 2 fingers here. and I'll offer the halter and I'll just wait for her. And the head slowly comes around, and again she offers to put her nose inside, and that's how we catch a horse. And this is Sadika, and you can tell she's not particularly worried. Her ears are moving back. She's falling asleep, and Siraj has come back to us, and he's playing with us and nipping at our jacket and engaging with our hands. So it's all done in a relatively good way, and then inshallah we'll come and we'll take them out. So some people talk about this head. I'll just talk about it now. Just this pushing into me. She just pushed into me there a little bit with her head. Sometimes horses do that for various reasons. Sometimes they're feeling quite tight. When they're feeling quite tight in their jaw, they'll do it to help release that pressure. So she licked and chewed straight away. Some people will say it's them sort of maybe being a bit disregardful of you, like a bad adab type of thing. And so in that situation, if she steps forward, we just ask her to step back a little bit. And the third type of way to do it, where it's like you're not going to directly confront them about it, is if she comes to rub her head, is that we'll walk them around in a circle. But it's a little bit hard to do in the stall, so we'll bring her out first. We'll just cross. And then so me training her is also me training him, or building his confidence in different environments or across different surfaces. So some of you might either have horses or have seen horses that are scared of water. So if we come around this way, right? Hey, buddy. And we've got this big river of doom here from all the rain. But if I work on my crossing with the mum, then it also gives the foal, it also gives little Siraj the opportunity to build the confidence in terms of crossing. And to feel different environments, feel different things. Good boy. So I'll bring mum over this way to give him some more room to operate. That's fantastic. And I guess the more you can do this, the more natural it will become for him. So like in his first week, because he was born in the stall, he actually crossed this ditch quite a few times. But this is the first time we've taken him out since the antibiotics. And so we can see already he's developed a bit of hesitancy around it. But we'll see if his curiosity will help him, or if he'll try find his feet. If not, maybe even just one step is fine, and that's okay. And with Sadika eating grass now, some people are a little bit, oh, don't let your horse eat grass when it's on the rope. But we're not asking her for anything, and we talk about, we want to take that feeling of relaxation with us. As long as she's responsive to the lead rope when I do start asking, I don't think there's an issue with us, like, having some downtime and her being able to eat grass while she's with us. So what might that look like? So if I'm here and I'm like, oh, actually Sadika, we got to go, and I make a shift in my energy and I put pressure on the rope, the fact that she went to eat again, but the fact that she's responding to that Well, now she isn't, but like if I can get her back okay, then to me that's fine. Like it's relatively easy. Sometimes if a horse does eat grass too much, maybe that's a video that we can talk about in a different time, but we're not too worried about it. Today's her first day being out since giving birth to him, and her first day being out on the lead rope, so I'm not too worried about all these different things. It's more let him explore and let her come out for a little while and just enjoy. Hey buddy, good boy. Siraj, you want to come this way? Maybe we'll see if there's an area where if we want to work on crossing and finding his feet, that might have a little bit less water, and we'll see how he goes. So again, like the Islamic scholars would say classically that if you know how to rear a horse, you know how to raise a child. And so one of the principles we're doing here is that we're not particular, like I'm not going to get upset if he doesn't cross the river or the creek of doom, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to just set up an environment where he can learn and grow and develop. So, you know, a lot of child raising, like if you think about, you know, if you have children, half of your work will be setting up good environments where for them to flourish, and you can sort of just step back. And so with Siraj, that's a lot of it. We're not pulling him across the creek. We've just set it up in a way that, hey, he can maybe figure things out, and he's doing an awesome job. He's doing an awesome job learning his environment. So yeah, so to me, I think that was like that's good enough for me. He tried it. He got a little bit scared. He had some excess energy. He went to the car. We'll see if we can, like, you know, if we can end on a good note with him. With Sadika, she's happy to be out here eating the grass. She's a little bit rusty in terms of attunement with the groundwork, but that's okay. We can take things. We're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. And another one of the principles, not necessarily a principle, but a nice saying I heard from a horse trainer was that if you take the time that it takes less time. And so with particularly with the series with Suhaila and with Siraj, we're really, oh, look at him come back. We're really trying not to rush things. We take the time that it takes. We enjoy the life that they have, the blessing that this is, mashallah, tabarakallah. And we enjoy the journey. We enjoy the journey. So yeah, hey buddy. Good boy. There we go. Mashallah. Mashallah. And there we have a lick and a chew. Beautiful. I think we can end there, mashallah. That's the episode for today. I hope you guys benefited from that. Inshallah, we'll see you all next time.